Okay, so
No food for the mind. I think we had some food now for yes. So that was good. Good 2 sessions we had. I guess you all enjoyed it as well. I learned a lot, and I think it's going to be useful for many others to come. Right. As we start the second session, I thought I'd just take a few minutes and make a couple of announcements as such. One is you have any feedback to share with us? You can one send an email, easy, or there is a book out there for feedback. Do scribble something. If it's bad, make sure that it is written bold in bad, but that's okay. But I think your feedback is going to be very useful for all of us, right? That's one of them. The second is this is just the start of the journey. So our idea is to really live the dream of the last statement out there, right? So literally to democratize social entrepreneurship. So one of the things what we thought is very critical is to sow a lot of seeds like this all over. Because as the farmer do, you have to take it in your whichever possible volume possible and throw it around. Maybe some things will actually sprout, something will become bigger. That is the dream with which we actually started this. In that course of things, another thing what we thought is we're going to do some intervention during, or at least in the college days itself for people. Because there are business schools, so I'm also from one of them. So there are a lot of engineering schools, I'm also from one of them. And we've seen both the worlds of engineering schools and business schools and what we do in business. Nowhere we actually get a chance to really learn how to really design a business and run a business, be it in an engineering school or a business school itself. So no one teaches us. So we thought, okay, we'll just do a kind of an intervention. So the first experiment we did was we actually announced a social enterprise business planning contest itself. Because business plan contests are not very popular in our country. And social enterprise business plan contest, you can imagine how popular it would be, right? But surprisingly, we had about 20 plus inquiries and 20 plus plans came in. A lot of good interest there. When we saw all of them, ideas were pretty good. But to really get them to really a shape of developing it and delivering some value out of it requires a lot of intervention. So what we decided is we have to really sow the seeds where it matters instead of just sowing everywhere else. So we agreed to want to come, Ravi. So we said we'll approach some institutions who are also like-minded in terms of really working in the social entrepreneurship space. And if we can do some intervention, that'll be useful for everybody, maybe in the years to come. So gracefully, PS University has agreed, and I have Ravi with me out here. What we're trying to do is starting coming year, which is going to be, I think, in the last week of March or the third week of March, we're planning to do a business model design, typically a social business model design, as a workshop for all the students who are interested to take part. So it will be hosted, co-hosted with the PS University. We are expecting at least about 200 people will come in for that kind of a workshop. Idea of that one-day workshop is to really get them ideate, get that idea to a shape where they can really take it forward, and at least one or two comes out well, I think we'll support the entire journey of it. So that is the primary premise of really starting that up. And PS was very graceful enough to really partner with us in this aspect. Hopefully that's another seed that we're going to sow as we go forward as well. Right, Ravi?
The idea is to take this project forward, the social enterprise, which is, which wins the contest. We will take it forward, we'll incubate it, let the world see the project, we will advertise it, we'll do whatever that project requires, and see that that particular project is successful. Thanks so much. Thank you.
So thanks everyone. So please do join us in any of these journeys. It's our journey, as I said. So it's your show and our show. I think we can really make this happen as individuals and as companies that can be. Thanks a lot. Enjoy the rest of the part of it as well.
Good afternoon, all. So I'm going to welcome Mr. Sandeep Satishan from Lensational. He has been working as an entrepreneur from very long time. So without taking any time, I just want to introduce him. Please. Thank you.
hello. A warm welcome and a bright afternoon to all of you. I'm here to representing Lensational, but first, let me take a selfie. Give me a minute. So, what is photography? It is an expression of your emotions, your thoughts, your apprehensions, your fears, your narcissistic tendencies. So what we have tried to do is, we have tried to bring together the world of photography into social business. To introduce myself, I am Sandeep. I'm Tech Director of Lensational. Lensational was started in 2013 by two girls from Hong Kong, and we have currently empowered 150 underprivileged women in Hong Kong, Pakistan, Myanmar. And we are hoping that we can bring it here in India as well. Could you just play the video? This is to give you an introduction about Lensational in just 2 minutes.
So you can think about as you use this camera to take pictures.
So how did you like the video? Thank you. So, okay, you might be wondering how it all began. As I told you, there were two young girls who have started this. During their journey into Turkey, they were able to meet a small girl. She was first trying a camera from them. And these girls were, they felt so much joy in seeing how the girl felt while handling the camera. And that was how this idea of Lensational started slowly. And then utilizing the multiple platforms, as Manju has already told here, the social business plans, it was started. Now we have a presence in 6 countries. Okay, volunteers, and India, Pakistan, China, Hong Kong, UK. Now, how does it work? It's about camera recycling from the developed world and getting to the beneficiaries in the developing world, where we will be able to teach them photography and utilize those creative works to sell back in the developed countries, or where the the market is. Finally, the sales will be, we will get them back to these women in the developing countries. Currently, during the field trial stage in Pakistan, we were able to gather around $400 from whatever work we have done there. So what is the basis for this? See, across the world, there are 768 illiterate people, at least as per the official numbers. It might be more, of which 517, that is almost 64%, are women. So where do they have, and in most societies they are oppressed. So is there a avenue for them to express their emotions? That is what we were trying to. Plus, can we give them a kind of a financial incentive? Because whatever, you are amazing doers over here, so you know how the financial independence would enable women to come up in the society. So there are two basic theories that we are trying to implement through this. One is emotional. As I told you, it's whatever you feel about your environment, and how you can break the social isolations. And let's say the illiterate woman, okay, you are transcending the boundaries of geography, the culture, language, differences, and you are able to express and to a larger world. And through selling these photographs, they are able to gain economically and trying to get an independence. Where is the opportunity in this? As you've probably seen in the video, there are two major avenues that we are currently looking at. One is the photography merchandising, which across the world is a $2 billion industry. Of course, the market leaders are Hallmark, Archie's, etc., etc. And stock photography, the ones where you can buy for, let's say you are an NGO, you want us to, or a corporate entity, you want to showcase in your annual reports. That is a $2.88 billion industry. Altogether, a $5 billion industry across the world. We are trying, our part in just trying a grab to help the women across the world. So far, how has been the work done for us? We are 20 volunteers from across 10 nationalities. Everything has been done by volunteers, and we don't have any kind of, it's all, there is no remuneration. Everything has been, the work from your own heart for the cause. What is the technology in what we try to bring in here? First, we are trying to have an online platform that would enable us to sell the photographs to anyone across the world. Plus, we are connecting our team across geographies. And we are trying to bring an emotional connect between the donor as well as the beneficiary. When an individual donates his camera to us, we make sure that there is a connect between them to the final beneficiary. So any photographs taken by the beneficiary would be, the donor would be able to see from his house, and that creates a sense of satisfaction. Okay, my donation has brought a change for at least one person. The endorsements so far, we have been, all this has been from social business competitions across the world, and we have been featured in Guardian. And we have tried our hand at crowdfunding as well. Our current crowdfunding initiative is ongoing, but we have already raised our goal. We had looked for around €2,000 of funding for for a permanent base in Pakistan. And so far, you have more than 12 days if you like to donate as well. This is what we hope to do as we go forward. Establish in London, where the current co-founder Boni is currently there. She has been she's a social enterprise consultant, and we are trying to take this forward. Now, just to see a few of the snaps taken by the foreign domestic workers in Hong Kong. This has been taken by the disposable cameras. The earlier ones were mainly from donations. These ones had to be bought over there. So how do you like this? So any questions for me? Yes, that is the intention. We are trying to have a connect with many of the companies like Nikon, Canon, etc. If they can donate some of the cameras, as well as trying to connect with companies, logistics companies like DHL, so that they can, as part of their CSR initiative, they can ship the cameras from the different locations to the beneficiaries who are currently there. We have a few volunteers there in Pakistan. Currently, I am in India. There are people in Myanmar. So kind of we are trying to we try to get this here and then give it to the ladies over there. The final intention is trying to break them out of their mold, come out, express as much as possible, and somehow this is more than a financial thing. We are not looking at a 9 to 5 kind of work. It's a creative thing. You can do it at your own pace, your own time. You don't need time. You can spend your time with your children, your family. It's somehow whenever you get time. That's the intention. You can proceed with your own. If they have already other work, they can go ahead with it. So it's kind of adding value to whatever they are currently doing, and then create a change. We are trying this. First, one of the main things about the cameras is about the quality from the pictures. So that is we are looking at into utilizing smartphones as well. Yes. You are welcome to donate any of them. Functional, that's it, yeah.
Thanks, Sandeep. We'll have questions in the panel discussion.
Okay. Thanks a lot.